as we move on to our next competitor here. This is Marcus Christopher. He has one prior appearance. It was back in 2019 in BMX Park. We were at X Games Minneapolis, where he finished out in 11th place.
Marcus Christopher is a powerhouse. Look at that downside triple tail up air. Pumping. Look at the speed he brings. He used to be a BMX racer, so he's not scared to go fast. Oh, beautiful 360 backflip over the box. See, like, he's got a great flow as well, and I think that it has a lot to do with being a BMX racer with background. I mean, I used to be a BMX racer. My little brother has actually spent time with Marcus Christopher over the years. He stayed at his house before. He got to hang out with his bulldog. Oh, beautiful 540 flare, and he just goes everything so high in the air as well, which is pretty crazy.
Going back to the speed that you mentioned earlier, there was a lot that happened just in the first 15 seconds of this run, and look at how he slingshots himself through those bowl corners and keeps that momentum going. That's a great run for Marcus as well.
Yeah, very good first run. You definitely want to show up here and be able to get a good first run out there and try to get as many big tricks as you can without going over the top. You know, one thing you want to take into consideration is not overdoing to the point where you crash, and look at, he did this perfectly. Beautiful downside triple tail up. So that's his actually normal direction that he would rotate in the air, and he kicks his tail ups that way. Nice 360 flip over the box, and then look at that flare bar spin to look back. And since he's a goofy footed rider, he's able to do the look back combinations. And goofy foot means pretty much he turns to the direction of his front foot. So there's the backflip tail up over the box as well. And I think this box is going to play a big role in definitely deciding between the top guys today, because I think it's going to be a lot of big tricks.
2 and 3. This is Marcus Christopher. He's got a bronze medal from X Games Japan last year, BMX Park.
Wow, he just did the decade 360 over the box. Flare downside tail whip. I've been talking to a lot of the riders, and they say Marcus Christopher is looking good. He just backflipped the box backwards, Jimmy. He went from the landing to the takeoff. And look at
Spin,
that.
it's a tough no-handed flip, and then, oh my.
This is insane. Like, this is a whole new level right now of what we have been seeing that these riders bring. He is up the ante, and he's riding the full course as well with tons of speed.
I was going to say, look how fast he is going through this course right now, and look at how much that he did.
Oh my goodness.
In the first 25 seconds of this run alone.
Oh, it's insane to see. And no wonder they were talking about him so much, because that run was absolutely insane. Wow.
There was so much that happened in just the first half of that run alone. He never took his foot off the gas and just kept powering through this thing with trick after trick after trick.
Unbelievable. But look at this trick. That is a decade 360. So he actually does a decade, which you rotate around the stationary bike holding on to the handlebars, and then you do another 360 with the bike afterwards. But the fact that he's going to do that flip combination straight into a 540 flare is insane. And there's a 360 backflip over the box jump. That run, that was unbelievable. I did not expect that one to go that way. That was insane.
And we're into the 90. I mean, wow. 94 for the first round. I mean, look at the reaction from everyone over there on the deck. That was absolutely huge. And guess what? We're just getting started. Your defending gold medalist on the left. The person in the lead sitting on your right here. What is it going to be for Jose Torres? Brandon Lupo sitting in that bubble spot. He gets a 90.66, so that's going to edge out Brandon Lupo's. Not going to be enough to get the win, but your defending gold medalist is going to walk out of here with a medal on that third and final run. But that is the man of the hour right there, Marcus Christopher, BMX Park Gold here in Ventura 2024.
He had an amazing run from start to finish. So much power, so many tricks, and I'm glad that he was able to get redemption. And I also want to point out that Reed Casey, Pat Casey's son, just put the medal around his neck. And I am so happy to see that.
So for Jose Torres, that is his third park medal, third medal at the X Games overall, his second bronze. Kevin Peraza's made it 2 medals this weekend, 1 gold, 1 silver. And that gentleman right there, we talked about at the top of the show, had a terrible crash in round 1 last season. He comes back in full redemption mode in 2024 and walks out of here with BMX Park Gold. Let's send it down now to Kristen B.
Marcus, with your first ever X Games gold, what went into the resurgence we saw here today?
Yeah, I couldn't be happier right now. I was confident in my riding, and I got a lot of practice in, and I made it happen. I did 2 runs, I landed good, and couldn't be happier.
Marcus, to have this moment after such a devastating downfall last year, how hard did you have to work to get back to this point?
Yeah, I had to work hard. I was on a liquid diet for a while after almost dying last year pretty much, but this moment couldn't be better. I just won gold after last year and couldn't be happier.
Well, Marcus, it is time to celebrate in his first X Games gold medal winning run, guys.
Yeah, that's his second X Games medal total. He has a park bronze from Chiba, Japan in 2023, but his second one just happens to be the shiniest one of them all. He walks away with X Games gold out here tonight. With the first run was good enough to hold up, but he said, I'm not done with that, and put up a 95.66 to take home the park gold medal here on the Sonic Park course. We're not done yet. Still more action to come. Right now, we send it over to Salima Masakela and crew over on the host set.